Alright, so I haven't been awake very long, but I decided that I was going to redo my hair. So I am cutting all the braids and I'm going to take them out. And while I do that, I'm going to attempt being keyword there, to listen to an audiobook that I have, Murder Your Employer. I have tried to listen to it already, but couldn't get through it, and this process is going to take a really long time, so we're gonna try. Usually I'll watch an anime series, but this time we're gonna listen to an audiobook. So here we go. All right, so I've got Audible here, and we are going to listen to. That's why we got defrocked, he explained. He was a well-known child molester who went free by this is on chapter 6, and we're just gonna go ahead and listen and take these braids out.
Them in a bowl of vinegar. It destroys nitrates.
Okay, so it's already been an hour, 56 minutes and 11 seconds, and I'm now to chapter 9, and I still have 12 hours and 26 minutes left to go. So we're gonna keep this going, but I feel like it's gonna be another hour before I'm able to get all these braids out and wash my hair. But with the distraction of just taking the braids out and listening to the audiobook, I am actually having a much easier time with it this go around. So we're gonna keep going. Alright, so I am most of the way done. This is what I have left to do, just in the front. Everything else has been undone and combed. I honestly thought it would take far less time, but as you can see, it is 4:55 p.m. And we are on chapter 16 with 10 hours and 11 minutes left in the audiobook. So we're just gonna keep going and try to get the rest of these braids out of my head so that I can wash my hair, because it desperately needs washing. So we're gonna continue with The Murder Your Employer by Rupert Holmes, and yeah, let's get back to it.
Not something along the lines of, right,
So it's now 5:43, and we are on chapter 18 with 9 hours and 24 minutes to go. I'm getting a bunch of Discord messages, so I've paused for a bit and take care of some writing. But after that, I'll be continuing listening to this and washing my hair because it is quite a mess. So I will be back after I finish washing my hair, and I will let you guys know again what time it is and how much further I've gotten. And we will see if I can get through the whole book from by the time I'm finished my hair, which is a distinct possibility depending on what I choose to do with it. Alright, so see you later. Alright, so I am back. I washed my hair and I blow dried it so it's nice and clean now. It is now 8:48 p.m. It's been a couple of hours. Washing and blow drying my hair takes a while, but we continued. We are now on chapter 25. If it'll focus, that would be nice. And we have 8 hours and 0 minutes left. So we started off with 12 hours and some change, and we have made it down to 8 hours and 0 minutes left, and I haven't even started my hair yet. And I'm not. I'm going to go to bed and start braiding it in the morning and continue on with this in the morning. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so it is the next day and I have parted and sectioned my hair. I did this in the bathroom. Right now it is 12:49 p.m. and I'm on chapter 26 with 7 hours and 26 minutes left to go. So we're gonna start braiding my hair now.
Good luck. Story of her life.
Okay, so it's 1:26. Obviously, I haven't gotten that far in my hair, but in chapter 27, with 7 hours left to go, it finally has gotten interesting, and I'm to the point where I'm intrigued at what's going on. And there definitely was a plot twist, like probably 15 or so minutes ago, that I really wish that they would get back to, because they're telling the story for 3 different characters. So the main character is Cliff Iverson, but then the other 2 are Gemma Lindley and Dulcie Moan. And right now they're with Dulcie Moan, but the cliffhanger is back with Iverson and Lindley. So I'm just like, oh my god, get back to the cliffhanger. So if you guys decide to listen to the audiobook, 27, chapter 27 and 26, yeah.
I'm supposed to make sure you weren't planning another escape or getting overly despondent. So I went into my misery loves company routine.
No, cause what? No. What? Okay, this is, it got good. It got good. And like, they just are tossing shit at you at this point in time. In chapter 27, they just, I'm just gobsmacked right now. Cause I'm just like, I would not never have guessed any of the things that they just tossed at me in the last 2 chapters of this. I'm just like, what? What? Okay, so back to it.
Jamaden. Well, now.
So the crazy thing about this is I'm pretty sure that Um, this character is about to leave the school. What the character they're talking about is about to leave the school, but there are 60 chapters and I'm on 27, and I think each chapter is like 30 minutes ish long. Let me look. Oh no, that's not true. Um, the chapters are all different lengths, anywhere from like 2 minutes to 30 minutes. But that being said, still there's sixty chapters. Um, so I'm not even fully halfway. I'm almost halfway through it. So I'm very intrigued because like chapter 27 got me. It got me. All right. So the back is done with the braids, and it is 2:08. I'm on chapter 30, and we are going to go part the front of my hair so that I can braid it and curl the ends with some water and gel. So I will be back when I'm done with that.
Ceramic.
Alright, so my hair is fully braided and ready for the next step. It is 3:04 and we are on chapter 36 with 5 hours and 28 minutes left to go. And if you guys remember, we started at 12 hours and I'm still not completely done with my hair, but it is fully braided. I'm going to go wet the ends with some water and curl them with some gel, like the ones in the back, and probably take a break for a little bit, then come back, get back to it, finish my hair, and um, finish more of the book. I don't think I'm going to finish the whole audiobook because I just don't think it's going to take that long to finish my hair. But I am pretty far into it now. It's really, really good. So when I'm done with my hair, I probably will switch just to reading the physical copy of the book. I will see you guys later. So I may very well not be able to do this on camera simply because I can't really see what I'm doing. But it is 4:06. We're still on chapter 36 and we're gonna keep going. So this is such a long process, but it's getting better and better. I am very much so enjoying it. It's now 5:36 p.m. Sorry about the fact that the numbers are backwards. I'm using the camera facing me because I need to be able to see what I'm doing. We are on chapter 45 and we have 3 hours and 52 minutes left, which I might actually finish this, which yeah, this hairstyle taking forever, but this book is so worth it. I'm so glad that I gave it a second chance, or this is probably like the third or fourth chance at this point in time, but I'm glad. I got past the like slow part of it where they're kind of just, you know, the world building part, the before the whole plot really gets going. Um yeah, Murder Your Employer. It's so good. It's so good. But we're gonna keep on going with my hair and keep listening, and we'll see how far we get.
Even less.
It is now 6:10, and I am still not done yet, which is kind of frustrating. But I do like the way it looks, so whatever. I am now to chapter 48 and have 3 hours and 19 minutes left, and I'm pretty far. I've only got, I think it's 12 chapters left because there's 60 chapters in here. So I might actually finish it depending on how much longer this part of my hair takes to add the little curly bits to. So let's keep going. All right, so we are 6:50 now, and we're on chapter 51 with, oh wow, 2 hours and 41 minutes left. I am still not done yet, but I'm gonna take a short break to eat some dinner, and then I am going to finish this part and these last 2 braids on the other side, and probably finish this audiobook. It's starting to drag again a little bit, but I'm intrigued enough that it doesn't really matter, and it's definitely like starting to wrap up. So we're getting to see how things go with the 3 main characters. So I will be back. Alright, so we're gonna get back to it. I actually plugged this up, but it's 7:20. We have 9 chapters left. We're on 51 at the beginning of 51. So 9 chapters left to go. I have this amount of my hair left to do, and the sun is going down. So we're gonna try to get through this.
Calculations had been correct.
He knows, because he pushed him. You didn't die.
You didn't die. Because if you had, I might have gone. She looked at her watch.
So close.
It was not.
Alright, so I am done. It is 8:16, and I'm on chapter 53 with 1 hour and 45 minutes left to go. I am gonna listen to the rest of it because it's only 1 hour and 45 minutes left to go. So I will be back when I'm done. Okay, so it is 11:27 p.m. This thing is not focusing, but 11:27 p.m. And I'm done. I've listened to the whole book. I got distracted, so for like an hour, I was definitely not listening to this book at all. But I can say it was good, and I really enjoyed it. And it's kind of funny toward the end. I just found myself laughing, and just the little part at the very end, and you're just like, well. But the cover says volume 1, so I'm hoping there'll be another volume, which is like, I don't know, murdered your spouse or something like that, because not everybody who's at McMaster's um is trying to uh unalive their employer. So there are people who are there to do other kinds of unaliving. Um, but overall, I think it was good. It definitely had a couple of times where it really, really, like, it dragged, and I found myself getting easily distracted. But I would definitely recommend reading it. Like, if you can get past the first part where it's really dragging, then I think that you'll like it. I certainly did. I'm gonna go get the actual book to show you guys, because also it has like a bunch of pictures and stuff in it, so you can see like because the book has a lot of descriptions which actually lend it to it dragging. Like, some of the descriptions are, to me personally, a bit too much, but there are drawings and pictures and schedules and different things in the book, which I will show you. Okay, so this is the book. The gold foiling, like, is very common with me. Drew my attention, and the cover, of course, drew not the cover, the title. The title drew my attention because murder your employer, like, what? um, but as I was saying, there are pictures in the book. There's a map of the grounds themselves. So this is the map of the school grounds. I really need to get my nails done, but this is the map of the school grounds, and it's only one of the images in the book. Here is a picture that's in the book of like the little market area. This is where the dean's office is. At some point in time, there's a picture of one of their, so this is one of the schedules in the book. And as you read it, you'll see like all the little different images that go with the book itself. I kind of wish there were like pictures of the people, but obviously, or maybe not obviously, but as you read the book, you realize like that's never gonna happen. They make it seem like it's like this is a real place that really exists. This takes place, I think, in the 50s. In the 50s, and they use real locations. So the main character is from Baltimore, Maryland, and a bunch of places in Baltimore are mentioned. They mention Maiden Choice Lane, and then I definitely would recommend giving the book a read or a listen. I hope that you guys check out this book. If anybody has read it or intends to read it, let me know in the comments down below. Like this video if you, just thought it was fun watching me do my hair and listen to an audiobook. And subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I will be reviewing, like an actual review of Murder Your Employer, probably in the coming weeks. Alright, bye guys.